Yes, myself, I was also witness about a reptilian of about a shapeshifter that I have seen on very, very young age. And I'm going to make my story very, very short to give you a little bit feedback what's happening on that time. I was total not spiritual and I was on that time nog really an atheist. So one day I have a relation with a girl and we spent a little bit time together. So what's happening, it was a vacation period that we don't need to go to school. And on that moment I have a girlfriend, and because we have vacation, my girlfriend said to me from listening, why you come not over to me in the morning, because my parents go to work at 6 o'clock, maybe you come over to my house and we can spend the morning together. I was coming at our house, it was not very early, and we decided not to sleep a little bit for an hour or two. In that moment I joined her in her bed and we going to sleep for a little hours. And I fall in sleep and I dream. And after 1 hour, I think, something like this, I wake me up. And the moment I wake me up, when I lie with my back to her face. And on the moment that I wake me up, I want to turn me, to look to her. By my astonish, it was not my girlfriend what was next to me, but it was a reptilian woman that was next to me. I can exact nog visualize the face of this reptilian. She was slightly green with an orange yellow shine in her head. And on the moment that I turned me, she was smiling and she wanted to come closer to give me a kiss. But on the moment that she wanted to come closer to me to give me a kiss, I'm a little bit in panic and I go away from her and I go to the end of the bed. And on the moment that I am on the end of the bed and she comes closer to me, I fall out the bed. And on the moment that I fall out the bed, I wake up next to her again. I was a little bit in shock. And on that moment I was thinking even from, I've dreamed this. But I was a little bit in shock from what I have seen on that moment. But was also on an age that I was doing a lot of experiments about my dreams. And I had on that moment a dream book. Each morning I try to remember my dream and I write it in a dream book. And on the moment that I have this reptilian encounter, that on that moment for me was not yet a reptilian encounter. I don't know even the reptilians. I have no even a clue that these people was existing. But I was thinking it was an ordinary dream. So many years follow up after and I meet my mentor. And my mentor when I'm on my young age was a person out Belgium, Ingrid de Vos. She's an actress and television presentator. She became my mentor on very young age. And we have spent a lot of time together. She has learned me a lot of things about the reptilians, Andromedians, the Nordics. It was a little bit my spiritual teacher on my very young age. And when I meet her, one day I have explained her the dream I have with my girlfriend. And that she was changing in a reptilian. And I explained my dream, what I have seen to her. And she have said me on that moment, Levi, this is not a dream. It was a shapeshifter. And I have said something, what? A what? A shapeshifter? And she explained it me from, listen, there are reptilian races on our planet and they look like humans. And sometimes when they have an emotion, they can shapeshift or they can change their face because you see the real face from them. And I was not even understand this the first time when she was talking me about this. That moment was the beginning from internet and YouTube and so on. And she have tell me so many years ago from listening, one day in the future, more and more people will see people shifting like reptilians. And I was say, what she say now? And she say, yes, because we have YouTube and because we film more and more people around us, we will see that people shapeshift to another form. You will see the real face. And I have said something to her from how we can see this. And she tell me this is a fraction van a second. Because you can only see it when you film it. When you film somebody, there's 20 frames in 1 second. So it's mean if you meet a reptilian and he shapeshifts with his eyes, you will nearly not see it. Because it goes so quick. But because we film it and we have 24 frames in 1 second, we can catch this if we do this in slow motion. If we see this in slow motion, we can catch them, or we can see that they shapeshift on that moment. The moment that my mentor Ingrid tell me all these stories, it was not really for me very new. I was totally not so spiritual that I am today, and certainly not the knowledge what I have today. So for me it was all new. Of course, many years later, when she have tell me, there was coming more and more information on YouTube from people what filmed people that have shapeshift. We see actors that shapeshifting, we see famous singers, different presidents and other famous people that they shapeshift. She have tell me already on that moment that even these reptilians of these fake humans will deny all the shapeshifting stories, will tell that the people are lunatic, that is their fantasy. But the real thing where it's happening, it is not fantasy. It is a real fact that we catch these reptilians.